Hello. I know you can't see me now and you can only hear me, but it's very important because recently I started to get very anxious about doing this. Even though I have only 10 subscribers and almost no one watching this, I started to be anxious and overthink that. So I decided to take a hard look at the mirror and like sit down with myself and ask myself what I want to do, what it is, what is it, the whole thing. And I came to a realization that I did this like the whole channel so I can feel your love and support towards me, however that sounds. Um, and not to make like a perfect entertainment program, which I started to do. So, in a spirit of not making things perfect, I decided to start a stream without me, my camera. You see how frivolous I am, how whimsical, how fun. Probably the audio quality is quite bad because it's on my AirPods, which are shit when it comes to mic. Also, my coffee is like in progress. Name of the channel. So I'm waiting till it's finished. And yeah, and that's basically it. And today I want to do some administrative tasks regarding both my channel and my art career, however that sounds. But I want to admission, I guess it's the word, admission to an art fair in Berlin where you can sell your artworks. And basically the goal is for the artworks to be affordable. So we can price them between 50 euro and like 5,000 euros, I guess, which, you know, for me, 5,000 euro is not accessible, but I do wish to sell an artwork for that price one day. Anyway, I will be selling my very small drawings that I did some time ago. So, hi, hello. I don't know if anyone is here. I know my friend Agata, which became like a friend of the channel because she's the most hi Agata. She's the most how do you say that? Most common participant, I'd say. So thank you. And Silvek, hi, hello. Oh my God, it is a high school reunion, I guess. Also, I didn't transition to my big camera. Hello, which was intended in the beginning. So once again, not doing things perfect. So yeah, also I noticed that when I start recording, I'm trying to mask and like sit very still and not move and basically not express any emotions, which which is for either fun for me or probably to watch. So I am also like not doing that anymore. Let's be ourselves. Everyone is different. So today I will be doing that administrative work, and before that, I have to calm down. Before that, I wanted to play a little bit of The Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Nintendo 2 Switch edition with beautiful graphics. And I want to play that in Master Mode because as much as I love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they were kind of a little bit too easy for me after a while. I mean, the truth is I played like 600 hours or more in both of those games. So I am kind of used to many things. But still, I haven't like used much of the cooking or like potion making because there was just no reason to do that. Either like besides like exploring. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna play first because I think the administrative work will be kind of boring. So I need my reward first, and then the work later. Yeah. Okay. I also need water because later I'm just like dehydrated and I am afraid to stand up. Don't do that anymore. Hi, Bella. My cat is running around. I think she's always happy that I'm speaking because we usually like I'm working at home and she is around and I'm usually just silent. I stopped talking to myself, which I think is a big downgrade. Okay, are we ready? I will be starting a new game, and yeah, so let's hear the intro. Let me tell you guys if the game is too quiet. My cat will be jumping.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
You don't see the game. I just realized. Okay, sorry. Introduction. Okay, another thing. For those who don't know, after the Nintendo released Nintendo Switch 2 version, they also made an application for the phone with voice memories of different characters from the game, which was not available in the first release. So what we will be doing as well is trying to find those notes and listen to them. And I have it on my phone, and it makes little blips. And I will be following that. I hope it's not going to be like too loud. Also, I will change my mic to my laptop mic, and I will do some rearranging. Sorry. Need time to learn. Need to make mistakes. Okay, I think we're good now. So let's go.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
I always liked this, I don't know how to call it, but the Sheikah slate in the Breath of the Wild looks like the gamepad. I'm sorry, the gamepad from Wii U, which, you know, the game was released on, and the Purapad, which is like a Sheikah slate equivalent in Tears of the Kingdom, looks like Nintendo Switch, because it was aimed mostly for Nintendo Switch. Okay, let's get our clothing. Handsome boy. Okay. Remember when I was first playing Breath of the Wild that for a second I was kind of disappointed with the cell shading of characters. I was like under the impression from trailers and stuff that it's like fully 3D realized, and it is. And it's actually, you know, not doesn't bother me now. But Breath of the Wild was also like my first game on Nintendo Switch, and I was very excited to graphical possibilities on Nintendo Switch 1. And I was still very scared about like, oh, it's gonna be good enough and stuff. I was getting the console after, I don't know, 6 years after the release, so it was already kind of outdated. So yeah, so when I saw a cell shading, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like
Up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
okay. So it's gonna be like a compromise. They couldn't like make the graphics better, which is obviously just a stupid, anxious thought. Just thought.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
I will. Thank you, Zelda. But let me check that chamber real quick. I already did that, but the voice memory thing was bleeping a little bit more. In that area. I feel so much joy. It hits me every time when I'm playing this game. Let's take some more branch. Oh, voice memory.
Many ancient relics of the Sheikah were considered dangerous and were therefore entombed in darkness by the King of Hyrule long ago. In particular, the Shrine of Resurrection was considered especially dangerous as it controls people's fates. It was kept under close watch by the royal family. Now that recent investigations into the divine beasts have revealed that this shrine was built in preparation against the calamity, however, we should move forward with its study.
Interesting. Look at that. Wow. That sounded like an American eagle from the memes. Okay, let's go down. Also, I have to say that part of the reason why I started this channel was because when I started games like this.
Link.
Yes?
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Yeah, so I'm what I am very overwhelmed with amount of stuff I can do, and I am scared that it's gonna finish too soon, or I'm gonna miss something, and it's a very anxious behavior, but somehow because I record myself and I'm on the stream, I'm like focused. Hi, Beetle. I will be probably straying from the path quite often. Just saying. Boulder. Menace. Okay, let's go. Hey, old man. I beg your pardon. I do believe that that is my baked apple. Then just go about taking whatever you please. Yes, I can. Who are you? I know you are the king.
Oh.
Should I be reading all the dialogues?
Huh? Hmm.
Aha. Okay, I'm hoping this will force me to be more cautious because the enemies are quite more tough than they were before. Okay, let's just go to the Temple of Time. Ah, there's a guy. Ah, I see you. You little thing. I forgot so many like little things about this. The differences between Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. There is an encampment with food. Okay, let's get that sword. Thank you. Also, this time I'm usually trying to play vegetarian at games, where I don't eat meat and I don't hunt animals, but I think it kind of takes away a lot from that game if I'm not doing that, so I will be doing that and I will be crying doing it. So, that's the statement. I forgot that I don't have paraglider. Dun, dun, dun. I hear the guy. And this is a place from Ocarina of Time. Okay. I will not be fighting with you. Because I don't have that much weapons. Let's walk around. That's a big hole. Huge. This guy did it? Those two guys probably just stumble upon that and make a big mess. The goddess statue smiles upon you. Wasn't that the place I was supposed to go? No, it's the Shika Tower probably. So where is it? There it is, okay. And this is the tip. And there is a Lionel. And that's what I like. It's like Zelda but Dark Souls together.
trying to pick her out. And I think through this bridge will be quite safe. Change of position. I really need the chair that I can just sit differently. A guy. Oh. Also, sometimes I know the paraglider is like a big mechanic in this game, but I sometimes I think when you have a lot of stamina and you are like near the end of the game, you are so powerful with it because you can just fly, and it kind of takes away this fun of just exploring by foot. Maybe I'm just too efficiency oriented and I skip too much stuff. What are you doing? I love that game. Um,
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Yeah, it will take me like 600 hours, probably. So you wait. Yes, we do. You protected the castle for 100 years, you can protect it for like another year or so. Don't worry. Yes, she is. Oh. Whoa! So sorry. What's up? I will not tell you stuff. Calamity Ganon. I have to be honest, I tried understanding the whole Zelda timeline, but I accept it as a opportunity, maybe not opportunity, they tried to explain it and it tracks to some parts, but sometimes, you know, it's a bit loose. But I don't think that's the point of this game, to have like a very tight lore. I always were thinking about those as separate legends, and that each Zelda is like self-contained story. Ta-da-dum. It is a fair exchange. And I think we will do that shrine, and then we're gonna skip to documents. Not to documents, to administrative stuff. Which is equally exciting. Can I just go? Kind of a shame that all of this machinery just went away in Tears of the Kingdom, and they didn't really explain why. It just disappeared. A DLC. A Ruby Gem. Let's go. By the way, it looks so much better on Switch 2 with the 4K graphics. Thank you. Bloom. An important thing in comparison to Tears of the Kingdom. It doesn't make such an awful noise every time you use it. I mean, you know, it is a different thing, but the function is the same as a Ultra Hand in Tears of the Kingdom. It just gently does a bloop, and that's it. And every time I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, I'm annoyed by this sound, and it throws me out of the immersion. And I can't get used to it. That's the worst part. Okay. We are thinking. Bloop. Look at me reflecting. It's pretty. Whoa. Ow. Ah. Haha. Look at me reflecting. This nice. This is very nice. Jump. Okay. And the chest, please. I could release a weapon. Thank you. Oh, this is a really nice bow. I really like them. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenges of Shrine. Spirit Orb. Green color. Magic. So my magic. Hello. Oh, ho, ho. What do you mean? It has become quite some time since I have seen the Sheikah's light. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time again, but their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. The shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each one of those shrines and I will give you my paraglider. That wasn't a deal. Oh well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. As I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of the tower again? Got it. Okay, fast traveling. And I think I will not be fast traveling. Okay, but I said this will be the point when we switch to administrative. So I'm a man, I'm a person of my word. My words. So you, little tower, you will stay there and I will climb you next time. And I will switch. Switch. I will switch to the art fair. But I need to grab a water quickly. Nice. It's good. Okay, very nice. I will also grab a chocolate. And I will be speaking with open mouth. Don't worry. Now I have to do a switcheroo. You go here. Hi, that's a big me. This goes out. And this goes in. I need to turn on my monitor as well. And now we are on a full screen. Just why there is an illustrator showing and I'm not actually doing that. Oh, display. Okay. I also made everything bigger for you so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh no, I almost closed OBS. We don't want that. Yeah, playing Zelda was fun. I liked it. I have this issue when I'm sometimes worrying about if it's entertaining enough, but I enjoyed playing it. What am I doing? I wanted to arrange displays. Okay, this way. Ciach. And okay. And okay, so now we are doing the applications. Let me just first check the requirements. On my Notion. Could also use some music, I think. Do you guys listen to your own music when you watch the stream, or is it like the music is welcome? Okay, this is the art fair. A new edition of Berlin Artist Art Market is coming this summer. It's 5 of June to 7 of June. Okay. Apply here. I know there is a 10 euro entry fee. That's why I waited till I get my paycheck. Welcome to BAAM. No, no, no. Okay. From 50 euro to 10,000 euro. Okay. 10 small formats, no frame pieces, no framed pieces. Max 10 artworks for wall hanging. I think I will just I think I will just propose my small drawings. Whoa, there is another fee of 40 euro after the registration. Oh god, make sure you have tax number to issue invoices in Germany. Make sure you have a tax number, but I don't know if I can issue an invoice. I don't know how that works, but I do have a tax number. Setup and dismounting. The setup will take place 3 days before the opening. The dismount will take place on Monday. Private assistant support. So I have to be I have to be in place to sell those things. Because I can come and I can put stuff. But I'm not so keen on just standing there. What's in the Q&A? And will the open call results be announced? How is the commission price calculated? Can I bring all my proposal? Artists are responsible for setup. For the paperwork to be displayed on tables, artists should bring transparent folders to protect them from touch of the clients. Artists should also print and place 2 price tags on each artwork with all information already filled. Partially covered by insurance. Do I need to be present during the market days? No, but you voluntarily support but your voluntary support for 3 hours with tasks is welcome. Okay, so I don't have to be there. That's cool. I'm staying. Okay, so let's just choose the artworks. I'm thinking about like my paper artworks, small sizes. Hope I do have pictures of them. Let me show this one. This is it. Okay, so I do have those 5. Have this one. I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. And I have this one. Those are the small pieces. They are quite, maybe not that old, but from 3 years ago. Okay. So I have those. I also have like those tiny sculptures that I keep showing everywhere. Where could they be? I think here. Instagram. That's the channel, so that's not that. It's archetype archaeology. Objects. No, that's the paper. That's the paper object. I know you can't see my files, but I'm still concerned about my privacy in a little. I want to share as much as possible, but at the same time, you know. I do also have like the monotype prints. They were pretty good. I think I showed them. I have like this, and all the options. Yeah, there are quite a lot of them. Okay, we will put them in a set in a second. Slabs, still gates. I don't know what they could be. Oh, maybe on my Notion. Study. Inventory. I have this one. This guy, and those are the monotypes. Yeah. Something else? Kind of still thinking of something. I also have the magazine series, which was quite cool. Those prints. Kind of liked this one. Yeah, so I don't feel so close to them anymore. Kind of. Because I also have this one. This is still pretty cool. Oh, this is my studio from Halo Cultura. It was so dirty. Mm, I think that's it. I do have small textiles from my diploma. From my graduation. But where are they? Oh, I realized that you have nothing to watch when I'm looking for those things. Maybe I will open a Rusty Retirement, which is a tiny game that you can put on your screen. And there is a guy who just collects stuff, and you build your little farm. That's Rusty. I don't know if I should put on the music or no. Shout if it bothers you. Just need to find okay. I think maybe that's all. Still looking for those small from. Oh, okay, it's in my notes. Yeah, there is this one. This one, and this one. Those tiny guys. I think they are so little that they could be on the table. Yeah. Okay, so there's one. Let me open Illustrator so we can see them side by side. Those two. And now, I think this one is nice. They're quite small though. This one is also cool. How much could I put 10? This one certainly. I don't know, this one maybe not necessarily. This one maybe, nah, this one no. Okay, so those go away. Those ones stay. No, those. This one is very good. This one is also really good. I like those with the margins. This is quite fun, that one. I like this one. This one is also interesting, but I don't want to overdo it. This one is also cool, totally different. Okay, then we have we need 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more. One more. Maybe one of those. Those will pick a format. This may be not necessary. I don't want to reuse too much. Oh, maybe this one. This one also cool. Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and somehow 11. I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then this one would go away. Okay. Those are all papers. I think I should. It was part of the charm that they were so not evenly cropped. Maybe I should change that. Also, those photos are a little bit underexposed. So let's edit. I don't want those. I don't want those. Those parts. Black ones. And here as well. I the wrong one. Ooh. Okay. And let's okay. Here. I think I will do it with the tablet. Like that. Sorry, it's probably loud. Big what? Quite get pretty humid air in my studio in Halo Cultura, and all the artworks were a little bit moisturized. Right. Now let's make a little. Oh, it's. Where is the. I think this is like this, I guess. Okay, let's make the lengthening equal. The exposure and temperature that we have to adjust. Yep. Okay, so this way. Okay. Let's get another one. Okay, more or less, and the color balance. Oh, no, photo filter should be better, and I need warming filter. That's true for that shadows. Let's see in a second. This one is quite okay, and there's perspective, this distortion. I'm looking for my camera raw filter. Oh, here it is. Okay, but I would like mask to move as well. I think I just have to apply it. Okay. It's not like the best, but at the same time, with this kind of paper. It's kind of maybe that light at the right part, a little less intense. Like this. Then left to right. Maybe just brightness, maybe. I don't need that exposure. Okay, and like this. And the saturation on the left. To this level. E. And I think it's good enough. Now just rotation and overall brightness. Like this, I think. Maybe just the blacks a little blacker. Okay. And we will put a background in here. Like this. And voila. So there, this will be like the small format. Put that in a folder. Done. And we'll do the same with this one. And maybe, because it's quite similar, I think I did it in the same place. Maybe I will not have to change so much. Maybe I can just copy settings. Yeah, so rotate. Quite cool. Okay. The whole thing needs to be rotated as well. Counterclockwise. And those shadows there. No, sorry. Oops. I hope this music is not copyrighted. Okay, this shadow can stay because frankly I just don't want to do it. Cool. It's quite a bit uneven on this side. Maybe this will also can change that. Apply the mask. Okay. Oh, it's some automatic thing. This. Aspect no, and I just want to move one corner, to be honest. But maybe let's do it like this. And like this. Kind of even. Now we will just have to move this. Yep. My bank sends me SMS. Anyway, I have to say I really enjoy the huge user interface on my screen. I feel like I'm 3 years old, and it's an amazing feeling. Because when I have everything smaller, I'm just like leaning anyway, and I'm getting annoyed that I don't see. So much better. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is done. This is done. This is done. This. So let's change. It's very chill. What we do now. It makes me calmer. Oop. Beautiful. We will leave it like this. Let's check the Rusty guy. Hello. Need more crops. By the way, when I'm editing those images, it brings some getting anxious. It reminds me about my graduation time. It was very hectic time. I was doing a lot of things. I think I'm doing a lot of things now as well, but in a much slower tempo. I mean, mostly because it's outside of the work, like the 9 to 5 work. So I have much less energy and just much less time to do those things, which I feel kind of bad about often. And sometimes I'm thinking that maybe I should just pick one thing and stick to it, like with painting. But then I want to experiment, and yeah, that is it. I want to experiment and kind of would like to build a life for myself that involves working, but not working in corporate. It's very much environment not for me, even though everyone is quite nice for me. I really like my manager. I really like I mean some of my coworkers. But I still feel out of breath there. Very I don't know the proper word in English, but like stifled, I guess. Just with all my heart, I know this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. And yet it's sometimes hard to let that go because I was training myself for my whole life to work in a corporate and like design for corporate, work in this kind of corporate world where everything has to be logical and over explained, and there's no room for feelings, but at the same time everyone is making decisions based on their feelings when it comes to designs to some extent. So it's hard to navigate, and it's just sad. At the same time, everyone is so obsessed with AI. I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. I'm so tired of this topic. And what's happening here? Like where the paper is the end of the paper. There's like another sheet of paper under this. Here it goes. Okay, so the darker part is another sheet of paper. Cool. Yeah, so the topic of AI, I'm like so over it. But at the same time, it's coming back at my work because they think I made a reckless mistake of introducing something like user interface design, like speaking about the topic, and it's just like it's hard to transfer this concept that design is not about like the final product, like it's about the process and answering yourself questions along the way, which takes time and it's not efficient in a way that some organizations work. And that's okay. It's just not for me. Because at the same time, maybe, I mean, everything needs to be designed. But also for everything is a moment. And I don't have to be always a catalyst for every moment and every change. I'm only a teeny tiny bean, and I have my strength limited. In highlights. Okay, and I think we can just crop this part so it will be more even, but with some variation so it doesn't look so chopped. Cool, another one done. Okay, so we have 3 of those. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and they just need a little bit more light into them. And one time. Sorry. So you just see like my. Okay, this is a little bit better, I think. Okay. You guys had yeah, new opportunity with AI. Ugh. I think it's in general like obviously there are levels to the discourse about it, but I cannot think about AI without thinking about the greed of corporate and like in general the efficiency, which always means that they decide what technology has to be used and what you have to sacrifice, and your work just doesn't count, and your expertise and your, you know, all of these things, and it's just annoying. I called it head, by the way. It's head, you know, just head. Okay. And it's common now to announce that companies do not use AI in their products. It's funny to see how it makes them uncomfortable during meetings, like they pretend it's not our problem. Yeah. It's general, in general, I think it's like the boss's opinion that matters the most on the fact. And if the boss is very much like, yeah, AI, and we are doing this, and if it's like, nay, AI, then we are not doing this. And also, because I at work sometimes use AI, and I had to do it like yesterday, for example, to change a wardrobe of a person in a picture. And it looks like AI in like a little bit. But at the same time, at work, I have like tasks and expectations, and sometimes it's something is like needs to be done very quickly, and I don't have the strength to stand up. Then I just won't, because I'm protecting kind of my energy as well, because I cannot win every battle at work. But it's sad. Do you, Agatha, have to also use AI and while working, like incorporate it into your workflow and stuff like this? Oh, wrong. What did I name it? More plants. Okay. Yeah. They do a lot, like developers, software engineers. They translate a lot of stuff, but they don't check it later. Yeah. Yeah. I think my favorite thing is when two people speak and they just quoting ChatGPT at each other. This is my favorite. And it's like, who has a smarter ChatGPT? Oh, that's not good. And the corrections are only added when the customer reports a problem from a different country. Yeah. I'm actually using at work, I'm using Monday, and it is translated to Polish using AI, and I can see that because of how the copy is written, and that the labels on certain buttons don't they don't fit quite there. It's just bad. I think it's like awful because you would think that you will get, if you pay a company to do something, you will get like a proper product at the end, and you get this AI slop that is weighted to be somehow adjusted. So, and nobody's like paying them to test those softwares, and it's just so weird. I mean, I guess, but I assume because they shitty. Okay. And we have 10 artworks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we can upload them. We'll see what we need in a second. I think that's a nice set. Jakub Ryszard Incewicz. Artist name, company name is the same. Email. Confirm email. Phone number. Will not show that publicly. Sorry. And my biography. I will take that from my CV. The art statement. This 100 words. Probably. Okay, my Instagram. You can look at the Rusty. Go, Rusty. Making the website. And that's all. Should I put my YouTube into the application? No. Okay, personal data. The biography is too long. It's painting, text type, but also animation installation. I like to experiment, try out different media, but at the end I usually come back to painting. Recently exploring 3D media. 3D free media and the media as and combining it with the I was born in Bydgoszcz, Poland in 1997. Then we can skip to graduation. Because it doesn't matter what I did if I didn't graduate at high school. Sorry, academy. In 2024, I moved with my partner and my cat to Berlin. Okay, and maybe part of the art statement. In my work, I mainly focus on philosophical topics, trying to explore spaces of particular kind of unease, using language of science, shapes, and carefully formed forms, or trying to reach more fundamental aspects of human existence, looking for things that are hard to capture with words. Okay. The language is expanding, and the core message is the same. Still too much. I think how much is it? Words counter. Sorry, I cannot show you what I'm doing because there's my phone number. Oh my god, how short it's supposed to be. Explore. Recently I'm exploring 3D media to combine painting. And maybe let's get that stipendium thing. Maybe I will leave it. I don't know. Still have to cut it down by 50. No, no, no. Okay, my text is actually 69% AI generated, but I'm pretty sure I wrote it by myself. Recipient of many scholarships. Students. During studying years. In my work, I mainly focus on philosophical topics, trying to explore spaces of particular kind of unease. But I'm moving away a little bit from that. I think this is more important than the main body of work consists of painting and textiles, but I also work with scenes, animations, installations, and textile work out of paper. Recently, I'm exploring media and 3D media and combining it with painting. As well. I was born in Bydgoszcz. Okay, let's get away the scholarships. In my work, I mainly focus on philosophical topics. Okay. Cut it out. Artworks. Okay, now I can show you things. This. Whoa, that was not supposed to show. Okay. I don't want to put stuff on walls. Table artwork. Did I include the sculpture? I didn't. Maybe I should. They're pretty nice. I wonder if they sold on last charity auction. Where do I have it? I put it on the desktop. It's here. Yeah. I think I'm going to put it. And I don't know if the limit is up to 10 in general. No, it's up to 10 by each, I think. Okay. then it's not a problem. Original. Artwork title. I don't think I numbered them. Those were about memories. This is something like covering. And this will be Uma. I think I will just call them memory 1, memory 2. This will be, just forgot, already forgot. Okay. And I need a different word for tomb in an English translation. Oh, yeah. And covering. Oh, I feel like I'm reaching my limits with this. Oh, table artwork. Yeah, artworks titles. Those are untitled. And they do have like I don't know if it's correct to put it like this. But Oh, this kind of forms really kills me. Kill me. Okay, but one by one. Nice. This one is 31 per 32. Sell price. 150 euros. It's not even 100 euro for me. Okay. Next. Media and textiles. And the file, which is 6 JPEG. Oh god, statement na temat każdej z prac. Oh god, I know it's max 100 words, but I cannot do it. Think I will finish it later. Can I do it later? Like, can I save the... Probably no. Let me check it now before I... Yeah, it doesn't save. Okay, I have to make myself a project on Notion because I cannot do it. That. This is the bio. This will be the thing. Okay, I think I will not finish this today. How much time do I have? 3 till the next week. Okay. So what I have to do, and I have to write it down, is to upload photos. Upload photos. I need to price some of the artworks. Put that in motion. Because I have to remember prices for each artwork for later. And yeah, that's that. I have to check if I priced my artworks on my website or no. One collector was once asking me about the prices, and I quickly added them on the website, which maybe he was thinking that I'm a fraud, because, you know, but I was like, oh my god, I'm incompetent. No, they are not priced, which is good. Because it's like sometimes the price changes, you know, inflation. But they want to then say that, oh, they will not pay that much because they saw it with that price, blah, 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 blah. Which is like crazy because, of course, some of the artworks will be less priced for this particular event because it's aimed to be affordable. And the value of an art piece is really, it has nothing to do with the value of the artwork. Like, the market price is not equal to the value of the artwork, so the market price can change and stuff like this. Oh, thank you, Agatha. Yeah, my brain doesn't work anymore today. So, what? Agatha, I'm so sorry. I blocked your messages for a brief second by accident. I didn't want to do that at all. I don't know what happened. Can we buy something fun for the end of stream? What? I didn't understand. Ah, do something funny. Okay. I guess one day I will do it, you'll see. No, but I wanted to buy something funny in the game here below. I don't know. So water bot. It will water my crops. This is totally a vibe decision. I don't know why I'm buying this. And it's valid. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining me. It was a very diverse stream when it comes to activities. I don't know when the next stream will be. Probably soon. Tomorrow I have a day. I'm going to a trip so I will be busy. And on Sunday, who knows? Maybe. For sure, I will be filling out those forms on Sunday. Okay. Thank you guys, and see you later. Bye.